Food means a lot to Filipino culture, and so is family. That's why an international logistics company takes great strides and pride in taking care of its freelance delivery partners. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business. The pandemic has taken a huge toll on the economy, with many Filipinos losing their jobs as the unemployment rate reached around 17.6% during the outbreak. With fewer job opportunities, more people have turned to freelance work as an alternative source of income.
Seller qualified flat, medium price.
A logistics company operating in the Philippines has redefined how freelance opportunity is accessed, especially in the food industry.
Since our establishment in 2022 March here in the Philippines, Foodpanda Logistics has grown its freelance delivery partners. Our partners includes, other than those motorcycle riders that you see on the street, we have bikers, e-scooter users, and walkers, granting thousands of its freelance delivery partner the flexibility and autonomy they seek in their livelihood.
Spanning over 300 cities, this logistics company stands out as a transformative force, working to create equal opportunities for women and LGBTQ members to claim their fair share in a predominantly male-dominated industry.
Ako po si Raymond Santos, 24 years old po. Trabaho ko po nung dati is production food po. Then yung mga clients po namin kasi po puro more on hotel. May business po kami ng magulang ko na halaman. Nag-live selling po ako nun. Naging matumal po yung kaya sabi ko, paano to? Kasi may hinuhulugan din po kasi kung motor. Nakita ko yung post ni Foodpanda Logistics and then nag-try po ako. Sabi ko, baka hindi ako tanggapin kasi gay po ako. Lagi ko nakikita yung mga Foodpanda Logistics, puro lalaki lang. Sa isip ko, ano to, baka kailangan magpa-haircut ako. Tapos nung kinabukasan, nakapasa na ako dun sa mga requirements ni Foodpanda. Long hair pa din po.
Raymond, fondly called Mona by her peers, initially felt somewhat out of place and ill-suited to do the tasks.
Namatayan po ako ng motor po sa gitna ng subdivision nung nag-deliver po ako doon. Hindi po talaga ako marunong kumalikot ng motor. Sabi ko, parang hindi ako para dito. Kubuti na lang may mga mabubuting kapanda kami na kasamahan na handang tumulong.
Witnessing Mona's dedication and the opportunities that came her way, her brother Robin felt inspired to try his own luck.
That time po kasi naglalaro lang po ng online games. Hindi kaya taon ng brother ko na mag-sign up sa Foodpanda Logistics. Kaka-18 ko pa lang po. Marami na rin pong nagbago sa akin din. Nabibili ko na rin yung mga needs ko. Natutulungan ko sila mama na about sa school ko. Naging rin po, working student.
Foodpanda Logistics create job opportunities to a wide range of individuals. This includes students, part-time workers, and those looking for flexible work opportunities regardless of their background and status in life. And we are here to support and help them in every step of the way.
These support come in the form of incentives, benefits, and insurance that offer delivery partners a sense of autonomy, flexibility, and protection.
We provide fair and competitive service fees. Number two, we offer support structure and insurance coverage. We also provide more incentives or requests for achieving a certain milestone, thus increasing our delivery partners' productivity.
In addition to providing assistance, The company also places emphasis on recognizing the hard work and dedication of their delivery partners.
We acknowledge our delivery partners during our Bamboo Awards for their contribution not only sa aming platform but also sa kanilang mga community. Same with sa case ni Ramona na siya yung isa sa aming mga nanalo during our National Heroes Month noong August.
Because of this, Mona and Robin's parents are immensely grateful to see how these opportunities have also extended to the entire family.
Lakad tulong po ni Foodpanda Logistic sa pamilya ko at yung mga dalawa kong anak na nag-aaral, tumutulong sa sarili nila.
Sobra-sobra po talagang naitulong sa aming mag-asawa.
Kung ano po yung kayang gawin ng isang lalaki, ay kaya ko rin po yung gawin. Hindi naging hadlang sa akin yung pagiging gay ko sa delivery partners ko po. As long as hindi ako nakakatapak ng tao, ipagpapatuloy ko po. Trabaho ko po.
With an openness like this, businesses not only bolster the economy, but also establish a secure and welcoming environment for people from different walks of life.
We wanted na magkaroon ng opportunity yung mga tao na kumita. Hindi namin kailangan discriminate kung sino ba sila or ano. Basta't may kakayahan sila magbigay ng magandang serbisyo, welcome sila sa Foodpanda Logistics.
Thank you, Foodpanda!
Salamat, Foodpanda! Mabuhay ka!
There is really a commitment of SM Prime to make sure that as responsible property developer, we really have to address the issues and the problems that we are encountering right now. The major problem is really water scarcity in this country. When we opened SM Mega Mall, back in the early 90s, we feel that we have to do a sewage treatment plant to recycle the water that is being used. Back then, it does not make actually good business sense because to put up that water recycling facility, mahal yan. It costs us a lot of money. Water was very, very cheap back then. No? It's like how many pesos lang per cubic meter. But now, you see, we're sowing the benefit because the water rate has become so high in this country. We're benefiting from what we have invested a long time ago. If you go to our public toilets right now in the malls, we always have a literature that says that please help conserve water, or this flush uses waterless urinals or uses recycled water. We are actually part of the UN Disaster Resilience Program. We recently put up another new innovation, which is the rainwater catchment facilities up in Baguio. And it goes through several number of filtration systems. But the end result is you can actually use the water. You could actually drink it, cook it, use it for cooking. It's potable. We feel that we still have to push it further. That's why we're studying it and we were investing on it so that we could also roll that out to other malls. SM is very strong in this conservation movement. A lot of our roof decks would have solar panels. We save a lot of electricity. We organize, especially elementary students, private schools or public schools, for field trips to look into, and they're always so amazed. It's changing also the mindset of our youth. It's the responsibility of big businesses like us to push the envelope on these projects or on green initiatives. We don't want to burden the community that we are in. We wanted to actually help the community. It's not just about doing business. You also have to be accountable to the actions that you are doing as a big developer. In that same manner, I encourage everyone, the public, in your own small ways, also in your homes, to act responsibly.
Agriculture has long been the backbone of the Philippines, but sadly, as the country progresses, the number of agricultural farmers has dwindled drastically. Agriculture is a crucial sector in the economy of our country. Yet it remains hounded by a multitude of challenges, particularly its continued association with poverty and our farmers rapidly aging. But as the pandemic hit, comes a sort of renaissance to this ailing sector and practice. Inigo Valdez used to hustle long hours working in an advertising agency pre-pandemic. Though rewarding, Inigo longed for something more fulfilling.
I've been interested in farming for quite a long time. I took a few classes, permaculture classes, but I never found the time to do it until the pandemic. So I decided that maybe it's time to start on agriculture.
And with more time on his hands after leaving his day job, Inigo ventured into farming.
It really helped to have an escape from all of that, to be able to enjoy just being here in the farm. I also think of it as kind of a safety net. You can provide at least food for yourself.
But farm work is never an easy one. It requires time, dedication, as well as the right crop and know-how to make it profitable and sustainable. And with a rising number of health-conscious consumers comes a demand for a nutritious produce. And one particular example is the dragon fruit, which is packed not only with health benefits but also categorized as a high-value crop.
Marami ng pag-aaral ang nagpapatunay na ang dragon fruit ay siksik sa sustansya. Ang dragon fruit ay low-calorie fruit na mataas sa fiber at magnesium. Ang dragon fruit ay nagpo-provide ng several antioxidants. Ang mga antioxidants na ito ay known compounds to protect our cells from free radicals na link sa chronic diseases.
In 2016, the global trade of dragon fruit reached about almost $2 billion already. It's already being exported to 40 countries around the world.
Dragon fruit farming has become a popular choice for farmers in the past several years. And this local farm enterprise is at the forefront of this exciting and promising venture through their Build a Farm program.
We started Agbeam Farms about 13, 14 years ago. As a farm enterprise business, we want new people in agriculture. So what we want to show is to give honor and give some prestige back into farming and allow farmers to now become gentleman farmers.
Through their Build a Farm program, the farm enterprise offers a holistic end-to-end farm business services from development up to distribution.
Our service is basically a modified version of contract growing. What we do is we offer a very passive investment, having the grower lease our land in Cebu, Batangas. And then we will do everything from management of the farm to harvest.
And then in the end, pag humani ka naman, so kami naman ang dedicated buyer mo and we buy the produce for 15 years. So isang beses ka lang magtatanim tapos 15 years kang umaani.
With over 20 years of collective experience in dragon fruit farming, the farm enterprise owes its success to their Q2 technology.
Q2 stands for quality and quantity. With the Q2 technology, what we did was we gathered data in order to ensure the proper cultivation and growth of dragon fruit farm. On the farming aspects, the size of the mother cuttings, the age of the mother cuttings. So we do everything in detail in order to make the process more precise.
And from a modest 500, the farm enterprise has now grown their dragon fruit posts or trees to 30,000 as of today. Such growth and expansion is a testament to how profitable and sustainable the dragon fruit is.
The reason why we went into high-value crops is to help our farmers earn more in lesser land. In dragon fruit, with a 1 hectare piece of land, in a few years you could be earning gross or net income of 7 figures already.
But more than the benefits of dragon fruit farming, the farm enterprise also makes use of its platform to pioneer its Movers campaign.
The idea why we said movers is because this will be the movers of the new generation. We're pushing nga na magkaroon tayo ng new agripreneurs. Akala ng tao, ay pag nag-farm ako, mahirap ako. But actually, pag tinignan mo, most of the first world countries are primarily agricultural countries. This now is what we are trying to debunk, na hindi kailangan tayo maging mahirap just because nasa farming tayo.
And since becoming a farm enterprise partner, Inigo has found not only fulfillment, but also a renewed purpose in life.
I highly encourage my peers to try farming. Happiness doesn't necessarily come with success. I think it comes with gratitude, with being content. Farming provides those things for me. You can earn a living while living a peaceful life.
We now are able to actually give new opportunities to existing farmers, but also new farmers who want to get into agriculture. It now allows us to bridge and be able to start a revolution and a movement na we can invite new growers and people our age to get into farming, but the proper way and properly guided.
80% of Philippine coffee is grown in Mindanao, with Sultan Kudarat as one of the largest coffee-producing provinces in the country, now aiming to be recognized as the official coffee capital of the Philippines.
Dito po sa Sultan Kudarat, 70% po ng ating mga constituents ay nagadepende po sa farming, kung saan po yung coffee po natin ay isa po sa champion commodity po dito sa probinsya.
But the fate of Philippine coffee is at risk because the country's farmers are aging. They are mostly 57 to 59 years old, nearing retirement age.
Yung perception ng mga bata na kapag agriculture, mabibigat na trabaho.
But there is hope for Philippine agriculture as the private sector takes action to help foster a new generation of farmers.
Nestle Philippines has always been committed to make sure that all the coffee that we produce and we sell to Filipinos, as much as possible, come from Filipino coffee. So for the last 20, 30 years, we've partnered with government institutions and private institutions to intervene to make sure that we protect the farmers, we provide them skills so that they will increase the yield of coffee per hectare of land.
With its partners in the public and private sector, Nescafe is working with participating farmers to substantially boost their coffee yields and incomes, sharing with them regenerative agriculture practices that preserve and enhance soil health, protect water resources, and propagate biodiversity for the future, even while more immediately increasing harvests.
Pag binabalik mo yung sustansya sa lupa, doon naman kasi kumukuha ng sustansya yung coffee. So, in turn, mas malaking harvest.
With regenerative agriculture, farmers are also tackling climate change by reducing carbon in the environment. Local coffee farmers are taught 4 common regenerative practices: composting, intercropping, agroforestry, and planting cover crops. These are practices that coffee farmer Edwin Batilo has applied to enrich the soil on his farm in Barangay Tinalon, Senator Ninoy Aquino in Sultan Kudarat.
Dahil sa regenerative agriculture, amat-amat na nagbalik yung taba ng lupa. Yan, nagbibigay na ng magandang yield at saka lumalaki na yung production namin.
These regenerative practices, coupled with higher levels of knowledge and skill and agripreneurship, are bringing positive results and benefits to farmer beneficiaries.
What we have seen is that when we provide them the necessary skills, the right ways of planting, the right ways of harvesting, the yield can grow by an average of 300%. So we know that it works.
Jocelyn, anong trabaho ng tatay mo?
Marami!
The latest Nescafe initiative addressing the reality of aging farmers is the Kape't Bisig program.
Kape't Bisig naman is another angle of helping farmers. So we started this year. We're providing 10 million worth of educational support to chosen children of Filipino farmers. The Filipino public can also help. Our program is called the Kape't Bisig Music Challenge. So for every upload of our bangon song or any dance number that they can upload in Facebook and TikTok is not only a contribution and a show of support, but really for us to really inspire the rest of the country to fully support Filipino farmer.
Queen Subasco comes from a long line of coffee farmers. But unlike other youth with the same family background, she aspires to become a farmer herself, just like her father. She is studying agricultural technology at the Sultan Kudarat State University.
Nakikita ko po na may kakulangan sa agriculture dito, kaya gusto ko pong matutunan para makatulong sa pamilya and community.
Queen is a beneficiary of the Kape't Bisig program. With her university learning, she looks forward to helping farmers in her community to upskill and ignite pride in the value of their profession.
Gusto ko pong matulungan yung mga maliliit na magsasaka para po mabigyan sila ng importansya at karagdagang benepisyo sa kanilang pamumuhay.
And through capacity building in agripreneurship and regenerative agriculture, a bright future is waiting for the new generation of the country's coffee farmers.
Sa pamamagitan po ng pagkakape, na paaral ko po yung mga anak ko at saka yung kapundar ako ng bahay, kabili din ako ng torsiklo.
Sobrang thankful po talaga ako sa Kape't Bisig program dahil nabigyan po ako ng opportunity na matulungan ang aking pag-aaral. Sana po tuloy-tuloy po ang program na ito para marami pa pong matulungan kagaya ko.
Because of the Nescafe plan and through its efforts, we are promoting regenerative agriculture. And by doing so, we are preparing the soil for future harvests that is to come. And with the support that we are giving to the children of Filipino farmers, we are helping to usher in the next generation and securing the future of Filipino farming. So mga kababayan, magkape't bisig tayo.
Join us again next week as we share more inspiring stories of communities and people whose lives have changed for the better. For comments, suggestions, and updates, do follow us on our social media accounts. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business.